Um, Hi guys. So, as many of you probably know by now, Jason David Frank, aka Tommy Oliver, passed away. Um, I believe late last night. On November 19th, 2022. Um, I got the news earlier this morning. Um, I didn't believe it at first because there's always, oh, this person died, and there it's usually fake. But no, it has been confirmed that this is real. Um, he died by committing suicide, and it's unbelievable. Um, like it's true, but I still don't know if I believe it or not. Um, I personally have never met Jason David Frank. Um, by the way, if for some reason you don't know, he played Tommy Oliver. Um, Probably one of the best, if not the best, Ranger of all time. Um, he went from the new being the new guy in Mighty Morphin season one to being the mentor in Dino Thunder, and looking at like interviews and all that, you could tell that Jason David Frank, even years after he left the show, he was very passionate about the franchise. There's been obviously comments and toys and everything based around his character, and it's sad that this happened. I mean, who? No one would ever thought that JDF, like the Ranger to be, would die this soon. Um, he was 49 years old. Um, the show came out in 1983. I was born in 98, so the show came out years before I was even born. And one of the first seasons I remember watching was Dino Thunder. And at the time, I didn't even really know who Tommy Oliver was. Um, I probably have heard of him, but I mean, I didn't even know who he was until I started digging deep into the show. And, I started watching Mighty Morphin and watching Green with Evil and, watching the Mighty Morphin movie. Um, Between Dino Thunder and the Mighty Morphin movie, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie. Um, those that was my representation of Tommy Oliver. Um, I've always when it came to the Mighty Morphin suits, I've always preferred the White Ranger over the Green Ranger because that's what I grew up on. Like I said, I grew up on watching the movie. Um, As a matter of fact, I watched the movie first before I even watched the TV show. Um, so yeah, being the new guy and then becoming the leader and then becoming the mentor and then having like five, I think it's like five different, 4 or 5 different colors suits green, white, red, two reds, and black. Yeah, so four. Um, unless I'm missing one. Yeah, it's four. Um, you know, say what you will about Tommy, I do believe that, Tommy and JDF was very like overhyped. Um, but even even then you cannot deny the impact he had on not just the show but the entire franchise. Um, Now I haven't really read much of the comments, but uh, you know, I know a big character in the comments is Lord Draken, and that's Tommy Oliver, evil version of like it was Tommy before, like it was Tommy Oliver, not ever turning good. He stayed evil. I believe. I'm not sure on that. But yeah. So I mean, Tommy Oliver, he's obviously a very big person in the franchise. I know I'm saying things repeatedly, but this is unscripted. This is just getting my thoughts out. Um, so for Jason David Frank, I've never had a chance to meet him. Um, I wanted to meet him. As a matter of fact, he was one of the main ones I wanted to meet. I actually have not met any of the cast. I've never been to like any of the Power Morph Con or anything. Um, I just never really had the money or anything to go to that. But yeah, watching interviews and watching panels on YouTube and stuff like that, you could tell how passionate he was about this franchise. Um, I know he had recently left and was doing like his own thing um, with the Legend of White Dragon and all that. But I mean, yeah. So he's definitely gonna be missed. Um, I'm probably going to go back and rewatch. Um, I'll probably rewatch Scream with Evil. I'll rewatch White Light. Um, and then I'll probably rewatch the movie. Um, and yeah. Kind of a funny thing is I'm actually doing a rewatch of Wild Force right now, and I haven't gotten to Forever Red yet. So once I get to that episode, that's gonna be interesting. Um, but yeah, I mean, so I don't really know what else to say um, about him that hasn't been said already. Um, but just leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Um, share some memories you have on him, and um, if you ever have suicidal thoughts, um, reach out. Um, I've I'm not gonna get into it right now, but there was a time where I had suicidal thoughts, and it's not good. I mean, I saw people say, you know, that you would have never thought that he had those thoughts. I get it, I had there was a point where I didn't. Um, I'm not gonna get into that right now, but yeah. So, uh, leave your thoughts down in the comments and rest in peace, JDF.